Hello, I'm John Bachman. America is now Ebola-free. Dr. Craig Spencer, the last person to receive treatment for a confirmed case of the disease in the U.S., has been released today from Bellevue Hospital in New York.
I wanted to start by taking a moment to thank the medical team here at HHC Bellevue Hospital Center for the tremendous care and support.
Care that lasted for nearly 3 weeks while he was in isolation. Dr. Spencer contracted Ebola while working with Doctors Without Borders in the West African nation of Guinea. And one person who is under quarantine, CBS News correspondent Lara Logan. She and her four-person camera crew have been under a self-imposed isolation in South Africa for nearly 3 weeks after reporting in Liberia. So far, they are showing no symptoms. Their 21-day quarantine ends on Friday. And less than 2 weeks to go before the deadline to reach a deal on Iran's nuclear program, and things are not looking good. 2 days of talks in Oman, Jordan, between the U.S. and Iran and the Europeans have been called useful, but there's been no real progress. Senator John McCain, speaking to our own Steve Malzberg, says the Obama administration has already lost any leverage it once had over Iran.
Just the fact that we are agreeing that they have the right to enrich is a concession that sooner or later means that they will have a nuclear weapon.
U.S. officials now say they may need more time for a deal on Iran's nuclear program. That deadline still sits at November 24th. And dozens of American troops are now on the ground in Iraq's Anbar province, setting the stage for a larger deployment of troops to train Iraqi forces. This comes amid questions about the fate of ISIS leader Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi, reportedly injured in an American airstrike. So far, though, no confirmation from American officials.
The message, I think, is very clear, though, which is that we're not going to allow for a safe haven for ISIL and its leadership and its fighters in Iraq or Syria.
Well, the Iraqi army says it has scored a victory over ISIS, recapturing the center of a town called Beji. That's home to Iraq's biggest oil refinery. In South Korea, the captain of a ferry that sank earlier this year, killing more than 300 people, gets 36 years behind bars. That left the families of victims furious. They were demanding a longer sentence. Other crew members got between 5 and 30 years. And it's looking like the president's pick to be the next attorney general will have to get confirmed by a Republican-controlled Senate. According to The Hill, a packed post-election schedule means the confirmation process for Loretta Lynch probably won't start until January. Republicans have been demanding that the confirmation wait. If confirmed, Lynch would become the first African-American woman to lead the Justice Department. And the ground in Florida has opened up again. Yes, that is another sinkhole that already swallowed a car in a neighborhood near Tampa. It's growing now. This morning it was about 10 feet wide and about 10 feet deep. People living in a nearby community of mobile homes there have been evacuated as officials are trying to figure out what caused this piece of ground to open up. And we want to thank all our veterans this Veterans Day here in America. In the year that marked the century since the start of World War I, your service does us all very proud.